Dear colleagues, I am very glad to receive the possibility to say some words to participators of this conference. Unfortunately, I have not possibility to be directly in Rome. It not depends from me. I remember our last meeting with J.Bенвенисте together with academician Kosnachev. It was on the border of 2 centuries. We have special agreement between our institutes, and memory about this meeting we save more than 20 years. I will say also a special thanks to Association J.Bенвенисте and all participators, especially for President Jerome Benveniste, especially to Vincenzo Valenzi, for very hardly participation in problem of art of Association J.Bенвенисте. And I want to say thank you for my award. I will receive Cosmos Best Fair last year. Now I start my presentation. Dear colleagues, also time hello for everybody. We start now our presentation dedicated to memory, light memory of J.Bенvенiste. We attempt to continue our investigation about new water means as human bio-aquaspace suite on the epoch of geophysical changes. We know we live under the sun. It depends from sun activity, but geophysical situation changed now, and the screen quality of our magnetosphere decrease every year approximately on 70 nanotesla. What weight our planet? Our planet stay without safeguard. We attempt to find new type of suite with using aqua for our cells, for our organism, for all environment, for all our planet. So, according to the date of American scientists, vector of decreasing of magnetic field decrease geomagnetic induction every year approximately 70 degree. You observe this vector, this trend. So, in this situation, to atmosphere and our biosphere use pressing of wide atmospheric corpuscular down probe, according to Ishanov. It is a new situation. This situation could change of our genophond, how it was early, in period of early geomagnetic deprivation million years ago. Every decreasing million years ago was observed different genetic mutation on the different levels, evolutionary changes, appearance very important human, it is Neanderthal human, appearance and disappearance human, but what to do in this situation now? We take aim study the role of water structures as geophysical buffer and test human water protective system. So we use for this special device with symbolic name Cosmobiotron, with decreasing of geomagnetic induction approximately 500 times. Our volunteers during 3 months visited these devices, and with using modern mathematical project, we received very significant dependence of geomagnetic depression from new level of function, intellect, memory, creative work, initiation of genes, B1, DNF, etc., and new interaction with complex of cosmic rays. This new evolutionary situation for everybody. Now we can find a solution with using heliokeroprotective water. We observe what spectral density during computer visualization of sample of water depends from cosmic situation. You observe three situations: before, during sun eclipse, when change interaction in streams from galactic protons and solar protons, and after sun eclipse. Water is living cosmic substance. We know about this 15 years ago. Now we patented new means for heliomagnetic protection. This patent in action now. We use now small cosmobiotron. It is we put sample of water inside with small cosmobiotron with symbolic name TROD. Our sample of water going in open space situation and take in cosmic energy and change structure, cluster structure, and informational level of cluster structure. We confirm with using modern registered apparatus. We use special patented hologram reflected of different cosmic impacts. So, with using these holographic light impacts, we shown how difference of during polarization light of microscope, according to diet of Curie from Kiev, of control water, you see size of cluster of control water, and after our impacts with using Troder M, you see size difference in size of cluster. With using also one very modern method, high effectivity chromatography, we show what after impact light holographic on sample of water, increase the quality and number, longevity cluster structure according to control. It is modern confirmation how change longevity of cluster structure after our impact in cosmic environment. Also one sample of our colleagues from Bulgaria. We see differential spectral analysis, different samples of water after exposition with different types of hologram, it is two. And control spectral, you see difference in beginning of and on the middle size of 75-minute exposition. Also one sample is data of our colleague from Vienna, Professor Medinger, with using our reflected hologram with symbolic name Aurora, showed dependence how change spectral density of samples of water after impact hologram Aurora in special diapason with very important functional system like as epiphyse, hypophyse, pancreas, etc. Our functional system received fluid on the according frequencies across water. Result of this depends from phases of moon. Professor Medinger showed difference between exposition in middle moon phases and new moon phases. it is cosmic phenomenon, we repeat our conclusion. Also one result, Kirlian parameters, dependence of these parameters in correlation with different geophysical factors on the samples, different protons from Sun and from galactic level and electron before using our water. For example, you see a middle level of correlation dependence between functional activity of epiphysis and level intensivity of streams protons on the middle level. This before using of our drink water. Situation change. You observe with how increase level of correlative dependence, functional activity of epiphysis from different level, energetic level of sun protons and electrons. Epiphysis activity depends from intensivity of these proton streams. Also one, it is physiological parameters dependence correlative between proton and intensivity of proton before 48 hours before measurement, and psychophysiological parameters of our volunteers before drinking of our water and after water experiment. You see how change very important parameters, entropy of psychophysiological parameters from protons. It was right, it was direct significant dependence of entropy function of our brain from protons, galactic protons. Level depends in 106. And follow for me, it is after using of our light holographic water. You see, entropy of function of our brain don't depends now from intensivity of galactic protons. Chaos decreased, order increased. It is very important for brain as water consider structure. So follow cardiovascular parameters. Our colleague cardiologist show how change correlative dependence from intensivity of protons, very important function of our cardiovascular system. It is endothelium function. Before using of our water, we observe significant correlative dependence, direct dependence from proton different energies. But situation change after using of our water. We don't observe direct correlative dependence. Our cardiovascular system go out from this very dangerous direct dependence with using our new type of water. It is for patients with arterial hypertension. Also one conclusion you see, it is level of systolic blood pressure, dependence from proton intensivity, and endothelial function, dependence from proton intensivity streams before and after using our light holographic water. We see very significant dependence changes. Now about silicon term waters. It is our new partner, it is partner from Krasnodar region with complex silicon term spa complex on this basis. We used and tested silicon water for our aim, creation of helioprotective and center of geoecological recreation. We base it on our first attempts. It is no thermal silicon terms. It is Bulgaria, but you see how change level dependence of our volunteers in conditions of spa complex in Bulgaria, before and after using drink water, before and after using swimming pool. You observe how change vector of correlative dependence between function of cardiovascular system and our brain. Now, with using this basis, we go in to our new partner. You see picture of swimming pool of silicon term. And now I show to you some result with using our technology for registration entropy function of our brain, you see here, and correlation with proton data across satellite GOES NASA. And what we received very interesting dynamic, how during 3 weeks experiment our volunteers go out from direct dependence of different function of neuropsychophysiological processes, independence from solar activity and galactic protons. On the second week, very important, when our volunteer start drink silicon water from this spa complex. Now we continue with experiment on a new level and we show how change dependence, I said earlier, entropy of our brain, you see here, before and after using silicon water. You see level of dependence. Now you observe what cosmic factors increase entropy after using silicon water. Entropy decrease significant. You observe this on different levels of energy, especially with energy 10 MeV. So also one sample. It is a sample how change psychological parameters in calculation according registration method fall with using data of our colleague Koseva. Level dependence change before and after using silicon water. It is very important. We decided problem how to create aqua seed with using silicon water, and we find this solution. We only start this project. As small conclusion I won't say the project of human geoecological recreation center with using geomagnetic screens different type and silicon thermal water on the basis of spa complex silicon terms. It is very important and actual perspective. You can see about this our publication in different magazines, and I want to say special thanks to Association Benveniste, friends, Magister of Vincenzo Valenze, and our colleagues Svetoslav Kapustin, colleagues of our institute, colleagues in from Bulgaria, etc. Thank you very much for your attention. As prescription to my presentation, I want to say some words like invitation to new type, first involved center of geoecological recreation in Krasnodar region. It is very modern conditions for testing unical silicon thermal water in these places. According to cosmic partitures that we attempt create on the basis of this center, because it is first time connection new modern scientific technology and resource of water, thermal water, connect on this center. Welcome to spa complex silicon